Hey, welcome back. Brent and Bubba's brother here. Bubba's Cruising Karaoke concert. Sorry. We're going to talk about the Carnival Festival. John Held himself just dropped this information this morning. The Carnival Festivale, May of 2027, will be coming to Port Canaveral in the Orlando, Florida area. It will have a transatlantic 15-day across the ocean, the first cruise. Then it comes to Port Canaveral toward the end around Memorial Day, and we'll be doing 8 and 6 day cruises, which is a good thing. Where you do the 8 days, you get a little further south with Aruba, Curacao, that stuff.
Yeah, like to me, the going 8 and 6 days is a massive deal. Like that's what the Horizon Vista class did, because it works out. If you have a bunch of vacation days, if you're like us, you kind of get a week, you can still travel down there and still just be on a week.
Still miss 6 days of work.
Right.
And if you time it over a holiday, you can still miss 5. So
yeah.
It will be doing those cruises, and it also the big news is the boat roller coaster was no more. This is an Excel class ship, just like the Jubilee Celebration of Mardi Gras.
This is the last one in that.
The last one, very similar, other than this is the big change is they're taking the boat roller coaster out, which we both have agreed is a good thing because we've done it a couple times and don't really, care to do it again after I've done it. And like I said, I've done it once. It kept malfunctioning. I got 4 trips out of my one purchase, and they had the engineer / mechanic out there with his WD-40 and his hammer out there beating on the thing right before we took off, which is not the most comforting thing in the world, but we got free rides out of it and no problems.
I enjoyed the boat roller coaster. I did it multiple times on the ships, but
people do.
I think it's just human nature to you've got it on 3 ships. Mm-hmm. Everybody's seen that, done that, load it. And why would you put it on a 4th? Let's give it something a little bit different.
We're competing against the Icon class ships, which have huge water parks for kids. It's an area for them to pick their game up.
Yeah, and most people will do the roller coaster once.
That's it.
Whereas your kids will be there all day.
Every kid will be. Yeah, that's why they're replacing the boat with an area called Sunation Point, which is Carnival Waterworks Ultra. It will be the largest water park ever built on a Carnival cruise ship. And they will have a swim diaper area, so you can see from their pictures that where parents are with small children, which if you have a kid, around the 1 year age like I do, there's not a lot for them to do on the ship when it comes to water, basically nothing. So this is a approved area for you if you want to, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. So, and just a small, basically just a little bit of water they splash around in.
And another big thing about the area you're talking about now is that they're going to do some things at night too.
And playground. There's a playground, big playground too.
So
waterless playground.
I'm sure like your kids talk about that with far as not having that to do at night compared to going to shows.
Yeah, because most if you have small children, you're not going to watch a lot of shows. So you can go up there and do this kind of stuff, and it's not like the arcade that costs money either. So
the arcade is in the middle of that.
It's somewhere in there. So they're smart like that. The Royal Caribbean put theirs right in the middle of their kids' area too. So, but yeah, this is a good thing. Do stuff at night, and it's cooler up there. You don't have the sunscreen to compete with.
And I think they talk about having like a DJ up there and that kind of stuff.
It's a great. It'll probably be the hot spot for the cruise. Because you're catering to families, so it makes sense. And it'll be, it's going to be here. And then I think, is it Project Ace coming here at some point too?
Yeah, that's several years away. I think that's like 28, 29.
Yeah, so I think it'll be.
I think it might be 29.
Yeah.
So. Another thing this does is that allows you on those port days to just stay in there and do that maybe.
Yeah.
When there's less crowds.
If you're at Nassau, you don't have to get off the ship. So, but yeah, it's a big thing. Big new ship. It's going to be
most of the interior was the same. I'll throw up some pictures but in general,
same
no wholesale changes that I saw as far as that.
Like
different themes and stuff.
Different names, different themes, different decor, everything, but it's the same location. On deck, what is it, deck 8, where you have your pizza, your sandwich shop, your coffee shop that goes into Heroes.
And I think they did talk about a coffee shop.
There's a coffee shop in the area.
So I think it got moved up to deck 8, I believe.
And you have your Heroes in the back on that deck, and customer service.
I think they did talk about a sports bar as well up in the higher deck area.
You hear that,
which will be different because right now it's on deck 8, so maybe they have 2 or something. Which you need to. If you've ever been on the Mardi Gras during football season, you need to 2 sports days.
Exactly. Yeah. So
All right.
good news. That's good. Good news to have that. And the 8 and 6 is a major plus.
It is, yeah. All right. Like and subscribe. We'll try to keep these 5 minutes.